Hi folks, welcome back. It's Lynn with PFM Arts. I'm doing a Technic Tuesday today, and I figured that since I do have two things to record in my motorcycle book, I would go ahead and do that with you. So last weekend and then the weekend before, we went out for two different events. Not last weekend. Actually, I guess it was last weekend because today is Sunday. You guys know that I film my videos ahead. So we went on a poker run, and this was a poker run that was sponsored by the American Legion, and it benefited Children's Scholarship Fund, mostly for fallen first responders. This was a really fun time. That was the first one that I ever did. I have a few pictures. Wait, I thought I had another one. Oh no, it's just those ones. We also got a $5 off for axe throwing. And there's a story that goes behind this Lay's potato chip bag that I saved. Now, unfortunately, they didn't let us keep our poker hand for the score sheet, which was very sad. I had 2 9s. I had a pair. That's exactly what I got. We did keep this direction sheet, which these were all the stops that we had to do. But instead of putting that in there, because I thought that was going to be kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of boring. What I did was I got on the computer and I went to Google Maps and I put in all the points on here. So we ended up having to ride kind of up north to where it started and then down around, and we looped back around and came back up here and then back down. So I think what I'm going to do is start off by cutting out this map that I made. And I could use a paper trimmer. It would probably make my cut, I said it probably would, no, it definitely would make my cut a lot more straight. But, like, literally my cutter is within arm's distance, but I'm here anyway. It's fine. All right. It was actually a really cool ride. We didn't ride in a group. It was basically just, here are the destinations that you need to go to. You don't have to go to them in order. And that's it. And just be back by a certain time. So let's find a page in here. I don't need to have a blank page because I actually have a lot of things to put on here. Maybe I'll use, that's funny, that says birthday boy of the month or birthday kid of the month. He won't mind. All right, so I think, what do I want to do? I guess I'm gonna have to put it like this because it's just a little too wide. I don't want that. Kid, I'm sure that you're very, very cute, but you're staring at me and it's a little creepy. So if I do that, we also participated in a 50-50 raffle where we won nothing as per the norm. I don't think I'm going to put all these tickets in here. I'm just going to put one. Let's see here. Okay, so if I do something like that, I wish I would have made it just a little bit smaller. I'd have it go off the edge. That would be kind of cool, like that. And then I could put a ticket here, like that. What else do I need to put in this one? My Lay's potato chips. I want to put the axe throwing. So these are all pictures that we took on the camera, and I used the Sprocket printer to print them out. So they already print out on this size, which is, what is this size? Hang on. Ruler. This is 3 by 2. 3 by 2-ish. Stop turning page. So this is basically the program from it. And I could put that up here like this. These things, these pictures that I printed out, they print out on sticky back paper. So you don't necessarily have to, wow, I actually have more than a full page. Okay, all right. You don't have to put glue on the back of them, but I do. It just makes me feel better, like it's more secure. Let's see what else. Wow, this book is actually, there's still a lot of room in here, but man, is it getting kind of fat. Actually, there was an airplane. I saw this when I was thumbing through earlier trying to figure out what page. I probably should have done that to begin with, but I didn't. There was an airplane on here somewhere, and it would be hard. I think it's this one. Yeah, right here. And this would be hard to write on because it's that glossy paper. This was one of the very first junk journals that I made, and I didn't really know what the heck I was doing or what was good paper to use or what wasn't good paper to use. All right, so I'm cutting this out. So while I'm cutting this out, I'll tell you the story. So we got done with the poker run, and the American Legion, part of our entrance fee was we got hamburgers and I think hot dogs, hamburgers or hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a soda at the end of the ride, which I thought was really nice. But we had a huge, huge lunch at the Garden State Grill in Lillington, and it was actually really, really good food. It's the first time that we've eaten there, and I'm really glad that business sponsored the ride. I think the guy that owns it is part of the American Legion Riders, which is actually really cool. But anyway, so I wasn't all that hungry, but I did want something to eat because I knew it would be a while before we ate something. So I asked my husband, I was like, hey, when you go up there to get your food, can you just snag me a bag of chips and a Coke? And he said, yeah, of course. What do you want? And I said, well, I would like to have some, I think I'll put that there. I would like to have some Fritos or some Cool Ranch Doritos because obviously those are the best. Unpopular opinion, I know. And so he goes up there, and I see, people going back and forth with, all different kinds of chips. And he comes back and he sits down and he says, well, they didn't have any of the chips that you wanted. All they had was those Lays, those plain Lays, and they had Sun Chips. He's like, I know you hate Sun Chips, so I didn't get you Sun Chips. So I'm thinking to myself, look, I see all these people walking back and forth without chips. He's like, I rifled through the entire bag. There's nothing there. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, fine. There's nothing there. Well, come to find out, about 2 seconds later, people started pouring by with different chips, like the chips that I wanted. So I'm still a little miffed about the whole thing, to be perfectly honest. All I'm doing right now, and this is actually the boring part, and at this point, I think I'm probably just going to keep this rolling, but speed it up because I'm trying to fit all of these things on one page, and this always happens to me, which is where I'm like, I don't have that much to put on this page, and then I go to put it on the page, and I'm like, oh my God, where am I going to put all these things on this page? All right, so here we go. I'm just going to do this. Maybe I'll just cut this. What if I cut it? Okay. All right, so I've decided I just get something down and then I just roll with it. Wherever it falls because I'm tired. I don't know why this isn't working out for me. Normally it's really, really easy, but see. Okay, so this is that Sprocket, the HP Sprocket printer paper, and it is sticky on the back, but I'm just gonna give it a little extra help here. And put this down here. And I definitely could have printed that out on regular paper, but I was already printing out the pictures anyway, so I said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and print more pictures. All right, now I don't want to cover that up. And I think for this $5 off card, you guys have seen me do this before. This is a business card, and I don't want all this bulk in here. So I'm just going to peel off this extra. Yep, okay, cool. And I think I'm just going to go around here. And roughly cut this out. This is actually a very rough cut. There we go. All right, so what if I took this and put this here? I don't really like all those straight lines. I should have put, I wonder if I could still get that underneath there. Yep. Got a few moments before that glue actually dries. That's good. All right, so gonna get this down. I am using Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength Glue Stick. I think I bought these at Michael's, probably either when they were having a sale or I had a coupon. Usually if they're on sale, I just go ahead and stock up and buy, you know, several. Okay. So let's see if I can layer this in here. Come up just a little bit more. Get on the page. There you go. That. Perfect. That's the route that we took. All right, and now I have motorcycle pictures, and then this picture of us. Actually, I don't need all that tree on the top. Get rid of that. Put that down there. Put that one there. Maybe I should put this here. Yeah, I'll put that there. Okay, let's do that real quick. Peel off the sticky on the back. So as you can see, when I go into this, I don't necessarily have a plan per se. I mean, I try to kind of arrange and get an idea of what I want to do, but I don't really have a plan. And I think this is the part of lazy scrapbooking that I like the best, is that you don't have to go in with a plan. It just makes things easier and at least less stressful for me. Because I'm more interested in keeping all the little things that I save rather than actually making something that looks nice. Because I mean, well, this may or may not look nice to you, but it's more about, yeah, I'll put that there. It's more about just having a place to keep the memories and then having one location to look back on at the memories. And I know it's the digital age. I know that. I still have a lot of things on my phone. I say things, I mean photos and screenshots and whatnot. But I still, there's something unique about having something, A, that you created yourself, but then B, something, yep, something where you can look back on and see where you've been. I'll tell you what, though, I really like the Google Photos reel. It says, you know, like this time 5 years ago, or this time 2 years ago, or whatever, and shows you some of the pictures that you took. I just think that's really neat. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, because if I cover up a little bit of his shirts, that would be okay. Just going to do that. What else do I have left? Ooh, just my little ticket. That's not bad. Put a little ticket there. You guys have seen me before. Sometimes I'll write on write on a little piece of paper and then stick it on there. But I'm not really going to do that for this one because it already has the date on here. You see where we rode to. I may, actually, I will right now. I'll go ahead and write. I think it's because I didn't know what I was doing with the glossy paper. I think I'm just going to write some things in here. I'm just going to use this black marker. And, okay, except for now, this is going to be a blank space. Hey, but I have another ticket I could put in here. All right, so we rode 138 miles round trip. We were the first ones back. What else? Oh, so since we were the first ones back, I had the best hand with 2 pair of 9s, and Gabe had worst hand. Worst hand. For about 5 minutes. And I say that because after 5 minutes, other people started coming in and then they had the best hands and the worst hands. So we didn't win anything. Also with this 50-50 raffle, we didn't win anything with this either. But really cool. The person who actually did win it just donated it right back to the charity. So I thought that was really, really awesome. A lot of the other people who were, talking about the chances of the 50-50 raffle, they were like, well, even if I do win, I'm just going to donate it back. So not all bikers are bad. There we go. All right. Yeah, this has everything in here anyway. It has, best hand, worst hand, the cost, the date, how long it went, where it started. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I would record in here except for the funny story about the lays, but I'm not going to forget that. Okay, so that's one. All right, let's do the next one. Yeah, let's do the next one real quick. I was going to wait. I was thinking about doing another video, but I'm just going to do it now. So yesterday we went to the Cruising for Kids car show and craft event. This was in Carthage, North Carolina. So y'all, they had 106 entries into this one thing. It was crazy. Like all different kinds of cars and trucks. It was really, really awesome. So when we got there, there was only one. We rode our bikes down there, and there was only one motorcycle entered. And I, just on a whim, I told my husband, I was like, let's enter my bike. And he just looked at me funny. He was like, I didn't bring a rag down or anything. Like, I didn't even wash it. I was like, whatever, it's for charity. So we paid our $20 and entered my Indian Scout 1200. My contestant number was 99. Look at that. And would y'all believe my bike won? I made my husband get up there and accept the award because, he did all the things to the bike. I just happened to ride it. But I thought that was super cool. So here was our little entry thing. And I don't know, I'm trying to think right now how I want to put this in here. If I just want to kind of fold it up. But again, I'm trying not to add too much bulk in here because this thing really is getting pretty bulky. I think what I'll do, actually, yeah, I do. That is what I want to do. Okay. All right. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to put some of the pictures on the back of here. I have, what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got 5 pictures. And then I have some more of our, we bought 50-50 tickets again. also did not win. So I don't have very much to go in here, but I could definitely glue this down here. Do I want to glue it down? Yeah, I'll glue it down here. And then I can put some pictures here and then some pictures over here. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, here we go. Time to glue. All right. Once again, still using that same glue stick. So this is the Elmer's, what? Craft Bond Extra Strength. Yes, that is exactly what it is. And as I'm gluing this, I'm trying not to get it on my very lovely mat that's underneath here. Trying my best anyway. Yeah, it was a really cool event. They had Miss Elite North Carolina out there, and also Miss Harnett County Toys for Tots teen winner out there, and they were presenting plaques and awards. They had a lot of awards out there, guys. Look all of these. I'm sitting here doing stuff, but all of these. Look at all the trophies and the plaques that they had to hand out. That's crazy, right? But again, you know, they like 106 people, or 106 entries, and then each person paid $20 to participate in this show. And then they had, obviously they did the raffle. They did the 50-50 raffle. I think they got $600 from the raffle, and since it was 50-50, obviously about $300 went towards the winner. So they made $300 on the 50-50, and then ever how much they had for the entrance fee. The space was donated by the Ford dealership, which was really nice. There we go. And yeah, so that was pretty. Oh yeah, they had food out there too. They had hot dogs out there. So they made quite a bit of money. I don't think he had the total at the end of it, which I would have actually been kind of curious to see or hear what the total was. So I don't want to put that one there because it's white and it's white on white. So I think maybe I'll do this one instead. Yeah, I don't know how much money they made. Somebody who's good with math, quick, 106 times 20. It's like $2,000. That's actually really awesome. And for a good cause too. Oh, I didn't tell you what the cause was. So it was donations for children in need. Basically whatever the need is, local kids. They buy, like shoes and bedding and just all kinds of stuff. So it's actually really cool. Okay, I'm going to do this one here. Yeah, they had things for me to pick up there, like journal things, like their program and all this other stuff. But I don't know what I was thinking. I must have been off my game yesterday because I definitely didn't pick up anything. It's very sad. Okay, I'll put this here. And then I'm just going to take one of our losing tickets. Another losing ticket. We're very good at collecting losing tickets. Very good at it. And I'm just going to put this here. And once again, I don't have to really do too much to this because this has all the information on it already. It has the date. I do need to put the miles that we drove there. It was like 35 miles. Yeah, it was like 35 miles one way, so it'd be like 70 miles. It was really nice out yesterday too. This is probably the most boring Technique Tuesday that I've done in a while, and I'm sorry, guys. I need to get way more creative with the things that I pick up. Or actually just remember to. I mean, that would also be really, really. But I guess, on the positive side, you see how quickly this is going together. I don't want to cover up my number. Put that there. My number. I guess it's more like my husband's number, not mine. Okay. Oh, we got that folded a little weird. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be all right. Yeah, put that over a little bit too far. There we go. Yeah, it'll get squished a little bit, but that's okay. All right, and then last picture, put that guy down there. So as I was saying, and I don't know if I actually said it or just thought it really loudly, these things really do go together quickly. So people who say, well, I don't have time to do that, I don't have time. So honestly, it probably took me 15 minutes to print out the pictures. I usually keep all the things together. So keeping the things together is pretty easy. So when I go to actually do a thing, you know, I'm ready. All right, and I think I'll just take another one of the losing tickets and just put it up here. And I just need to write, like, it was really, really nice yesterday. I think we wrote out, it was like probably about 60 when we left the house. And then by the time that we were coming back home, it was about 75. It was actually starting to warm up quite a lot. You know, weird fall weather. Okay, so last thing I need to do on here is write 70 miles round trip. And then probably 60 to 75 degrees. The weather was perfect. Matter of fact, I should probably put that on here somewhere. Perfect weather. Yep, and that's it. All right, guys. So we did 2 pages. Granted, I did a 15-minute prep before I started, and now I'm at the 27-minute mark. So about 45 minutes. We did 2 pages. It's pretty cool, though, right? Not too shabby. There we go. Here's all my things, all in here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you, or sorry, not weekend. Holy smokes, what is today? Today's Sunday. This is going out on Tuesday. So have a great rest of your week. I guess I'm already looking forward to the weekend next weekend. This one isn't even over. Oh my. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Bye.